Vectors, page 16. The scalar product of two vectors, okay, which is written with a big dot in between the two. It's read v dot w. It's also called the dot product or inner product, depending on which course or which book you're looking at. If you have two vectors expressed in component form like that, then the scalar product of vector v and vector w is v1w1 plus v2w2 plus v3w3. This next part, I'm just going to present some of the properties of dot products or scalar products and things that came out of the derivation that we looked at in the investigation. But the cosine theta of the angle between the two vectors that you're multiplying together with the dot product can be found by taking the dot product of the two and dividing by the magnitudes of each vector. And the dot product of v dot w is also the same as w dot v. V dot v is gives you the magnitude squared. V dot w plus x, you can kind of do a distributive property on it. It's equal to that. And v plus w dot x plus w will give you v dot x plus v dot y plus w dot x plus w dot y. Geometric properties of the scalar product. For non-zero vectors v and w, v dot w equals 0 is equivalent to that v is perpendicular to w. Okay? And v dot w is equal to the magnitude of v times the magnitude of w. That's equivalent to v is parallel to w. Okay? Let's see, if theta is the angle between the vectors v and w, then v dot w is equal to magnitude of v times magnitude of w times cosine of theta. If theta is acute, then cosine theta is greater than 0, and so v dot w is greater than 0. If theta is obtuse, cosine theta is less than 0, so v dot w is less than 0. Okay. Number 1. For vector p is equal to 3, 2, vector q is equal to negative 1, 5, r is equal to negative 2, 4, find, and they give us a whole bunch of things to practice on here. So q would be negative 1, 5, dot with p, which is 3, 2. You just multiply each one of these components together, and that's it. It's actually, the calculation is pretty easy. 2, 3, 2, dot 2, 3, 2. And the scalars, you just multiply times them also. So you just multiply all of them together. 2 times 3 times 2 times 3 would be 36, right? And the bottom one would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which would be 16. Q, negative 1, 5, dot with p plus r. So p plus r would be 3 plus 3 minus 2 is 1, 2 plus 4 is 6, and dot those together, you get negative 1 and 30. Q dot j, negative 1, 5, dot j. What's j? Do they mean the direction j? I guess the direction j. So j would be 0, 1, right? So that would be 0 and 5. Okay, and that's it for page 16.